Hi everyone, it's been a while again. This year has been pretty tough year, I guess, for me. And I'm living in a new place, as you can see, so my background looks a bit different. I got these really giant windows, so I get a lot of sound, so I'm gonna have to work out how to reduce the sound. So please bear with me while I work out how to do that. Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna do a room tour at some point, hopefully soon. But yeah, this year I've been struggling quite a bit. Not too much with like work and stuff. Like my work has been more busy this year because I've been given like more work to do. But I've been really thinking about my future since I'm in my mid-20s now, and I just feel so like unsure about what I want to do. And it's been making me quite stressed because I just feel like I'm getting older, and I expected that by the time I'm in my 20s I'll know what I want to do, but like I'm in my mid-20s and I'm still confused, and I didn't expect it to be that way. And I feel like pretty much everyone I talk to is in the same boat. So for me, if you didn't know, I've been working as an English teacher in Korea for 3 years now. This is my 4th year, and while I've been here, I've been kind of just trying to just explore, travel, live, and just, I don't know, just kind of find myself, I guess, because I've been kind of unsure. And I knew, since I've been here, I knew that I really love teaching, and it's something that I've been wanting to do. So for a while I've been thinking about going back to Australia and getting a master's in education and becoming a teacher in Australia. And that kind of job would be very different from my job here, because here I'm just working as a extra curriculum English teacher. But if I do that in Australia, I'll be working as probably a homeroom teacher or something else, and a much bigger amount of work basically, and it would be a lot more stressful than what I'm doing right now. Because what I'm doing right now is a lot easier and I have a lot of free time, which I love, but I can't do this forever, and I can't stay in Korea forever. I eventually have to go back. So I'm kind of trying to find my path, my way back. But at the moment, I really enjoy what I'm doing, and I enjoy living in Korea, and I don't feel ready to leave, but I know that I have to eventually, because I don't want to stay here in long term. So I have to start finding my way back. When I think about becoming a teacher in Australia, two of my biggest motivations is job security and money. One of the big things is that I'll have a job like the whole year, and it will come with vacation time, which is amazing in itself. And I'll be getting a pretty high salary because Australian teachers get paid quite a lot. So I thought that would be good, as I'll feel like I'll have a lot of financial security throughout my whole life. I'll be able to take care of a family and stuff like that. And while I have been thinking about this recently, in university I actually majored in game design, and after 3 years of studying that, I felt really burnt out. So my first couple of years in Korea, I was kind of just like recovering from that, being burnt out like that, and trying to really find myself again, and trying to understand who it is I am and what I want to do and what I actually want from my life, I guess. And it's been a really long journey, and of course, like, I don't think anyone will ever fully find it, but you can. I think for me, I've found like a lot more parts of myself throughout the years, and now I'm starting to realize like what I truly want, I guess. Yeah, so throughout those years, I still really loved art and games, and even though I wasn't actively like creating anything, I still had the desire to be a part of that stuff. And it took a while, but it was around last year is when I really started getting back into art. But it was late last year where I really decided to really work on my art, like really seriously. So from late last year, I started taking some online courses, and I started practicing like every day and doing a lot of art, and my art skills improved dramatically over these past few months. So I guess it's been like half a year now, so it's been quite a long journey, but my art skills improved really dramatically, and I really I feel a lot more passionate about it now than I did in the last couple of years. And I'm just really happy that I got that fire back inside of me. And for a while, since I started getting back into art, I've had the dream of starting a webtoon. I just really love the idea of telling stories through art, and it's just something that I just really wanted to do, and I have the goal of starting one by the end of next year. So then I have like a whole like 2 years to really work on my art skills so that I'm ready to start a good quality webtoon. But for a while I've just been thinking that I'll just become a teacher in Australia and then do that on the side. But at the same time, I think like part of me has been kind of fearing the thought of becoming a full-time teacher and doing art because of how stressful and busy it can be. I've been hearing like a lot of teachers, they become alcoholics because of the stress that they get from the job, and many teachers, like as soon as vacation starts, they have to spend like the first few days or even a week just resting because of how stressful the whole semester was. So when I think of that, I think of like having a life where I look back on my life and my life was just all about money and being tired all the time and being too tired to do the things that I want. And the thought of that kind of scares me. Like I want to have that kind of financial security, but then I don't want to look back onto my life and regret that everything was just all about money and I was just tired all the time and I could never I never pursued the things that I really wanted. So that's something that's been kind of scaring me, and I haven't been I don't think I've been entirely honest with myself about that. I think it's only been recently that I've realized that I've been kind of lying to myself. A lot of people who I've been talking to about this, pretty much everyone suggests that I go into art. Everyone thinks that it's a better path for me. And I always say, yeah, like I'd love to do that, but you know, like if it'd be hard to earn money, and then how can I raise a family and all that kind of stuff. But I think I don't need to be thinking about that right now. And I realize like I have a passion and I'm just too scared to pursue it. And I'm the one who's putting this restraint on myself. I haven't even attempted it yet and I'm already assuming that I've failed. So I think like what I gotta do is just try. I realized like I really want it, even though I've been telling myself that yeah, I can't do it and the money it's gonna be hard to earn money and stuff. Like I can always become a teacher in the future if I feel like it's time for me to become one. But I think right now I'm only doing that because I feel like I'm scared of not having money. But I realized like I need to follow this passion that I have, and you know, even though it's going to be difficult, I think I'll look back on it someday and really be thankful that I followed that path. You know, I think I'll really enjoy the opportunities and the memories that I will make. So I think from now on, I think I just have to just give it a go and try it out. So I actually only just decided that this morning. So that's what I think I'm going to do from now. I'm going to really try and pursue art and hopefully start working on some projects and maybe some game related stuff as well. I don't want to just do what I think I have to do, but I think I want to do what I want to do and really pursue the path that would really make me happy in my life. Yeah, it took a long time, but I'm really happy that I came to Korea, because while I've been in Korea, I've been able to work as a teacher, teaching was always my number 2 and art was my number 1. And since I was burnt out with my number 1, becoming a teacher in Korea really helped me to really learn more about myself, and I really enjoy what I'm doing here. So I think I'm going to continue what I'm doing right now, living in Korea, working as a teacher, but also doing all my other stuff on the side, and hopefully trying to find some opportunities to just do more with myself while I'm here creatively. I hope if any of you have a dream that you're kind of too scared to follow, I hope that this can at least inspire you to just be honest with yourself and really work out what you really want to do. And even if you feel like, even if everything goes against what you really want to do, I hope you can at least try to find some way to at least have it in your life, I guess. The journey to finding more about yourself is not an easy one. It's a very long one. I think it's basically a lifelong journey, but I think as long as you're honest with yourself and really following who you really are, you will really have a more happy life, and that's the kind of life that I want to live as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you again in the next video.